2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Precious few games left before playoff time as the all-important playoff seeding starts to solidify. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat. The Heat coming into this one following a loss to New York. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say. You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting a lot, don't you? The NBA's hidden way.
It's hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Jerebko, and it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Fires from deep, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Moon. Moon's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Cavs. Dragic kicks to Jerebko. Parsons against Shumpert. There's the pick. Wade has the open look. Misses the 3. Irving attacking. There's the dish to Varejao. And Moon kicks to Love. Irving with it. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. Shoots off the screen from downtown. Love can't hit. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Wade passes to Bosh. To the middle, layup off the pick. And Dragic with the lay-in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Moon dishes to Varejao. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. At the line for 2. That's good from Anderson Varejao.
What this is, I have a big old fat diplograph. Copenhagen wintergreen. Not proud of it, but what we do.
Anderson Varejao hits them both. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York.
Throughout the first half, even into the third quarter, they had the game totally under control. But man, they just fell apart, collapsed in the fourth quarter. They should not have lost this game.
You know, I really think that they thought the game was over. And oftentimes, as soon as you start to look ahead, you lose that momentum, and then you can't recover. And that seemed to be the case in that one.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the miss by Chandler Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Left side Irving. Pulls it up. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Parsons kicks to Dragic. And too long on the shot.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Pick by Varejao. Irving attacking. No good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Dragic. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Dragic kicks to Wade. And taken away by Moon. And here they come. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now, here's Wade. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Irving. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards, the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Bosch. Bosch can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Moon passes to Shumpert. He dishes it to Moon. Back to Shumpert. Baseline J on the way. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Bosch, that's good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Dragic. Irving can't hit.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Knocks it loose. Parsons against Varejao. And Parsons kicks to Bosch. 6 to shoot. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Verjao with a screen on Dragic. And it's Irving missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Sinks that one from the post.
And that's one of the things that separates him from other point guards in our league. I mean, he's got a lot of strength on that frame.
And, Greg, that allows him to be a forceful finisher, which adds a nice element to his game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Parsons on the wing. With the floater. Shot is off. Shumpert with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Wade. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Here's Moon after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Love up top. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Irving against Wade. Dishes to Dragic. Shoots the three. Count the bucket. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Irving drives in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Verjao. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks, Doris. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he makes the first. And Cleveland making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Both free throws good from Parsons. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now Moon. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Now here is Smith. Shot clock at 5. Moon dishes to Love. Miami grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And he gets it to go.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Moon. It's a pick by Love. Dinwiddie kicks to Love. Here's Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Now here is Harris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Parsons outside. Right side Bosh. Lots of room. The shot is off.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Smith. Love wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the pick. Harris passes to Bosch. Outside, Green. The fader will not go. This is off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Moon. He's got 5. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb. Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. 8 turnovers per game, 10th in free throw percentage. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Bosch.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And so Bosch nails both of them. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Moon with it. He's got 5. It's a pick by Love. Here's Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Bosch. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Six on the shot clock. Harris kicks to Winslow.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now Moon. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers on top, up 10. And we'll be back shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Dragic is out there with Green. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Jerebko. And it's Bosch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Shot is no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Miami.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's a screen. The drive by Green. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Great pass by Bosch there.
Smith outside. Down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Dragic against Irving. Dragic dishes to Green. Bosch sets the pick for Green. Feeds it to Urebko. Drains the three-pointer. Urebko's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The Heat trail by 7. Now the pass to Dragic. Steps back and fires. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, not a free play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control.
Then for the Heat, Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Urebko. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Devin Harris subbed in for Goran Dragic. Bosch against Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. That's short off the rim.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended with 26 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Green.
Freak with the two-pointer.
Fades away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Moon kicks to Love. High arcing shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And now let's find out which teams have excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. The Heat in 5th.
You know what? Since that break, perhaps they got themselves into the gym and spent some extra time working on those free throws and recognize how good they could be with added practice.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Really an extraordinary game for Thompson. He has 9 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Moon, guarded by Harris. It's a pick by Love, and Moon kicks to Dinwiddie. Smith outside, launches it. Cleveland gets it back. Love against Parsons. Smith the pass to Moon, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Green to the paint. Parsons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Moon. 9 points in the game so far. Love with the screen on Harris. To the paint, off the pick. And it's sent back by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Parsons got the ball. Green kicks to Winslow. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Thanks, Kevin.
Call it first one to 112. See what they got.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It's been a great game for Irving tonight. He has 14 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Love and Verjao are up front. Q out there with Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Iman Shumpert. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Shumpert. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Bosch, the screen. Parsons dishes to Bosch. Soft touch off the glass. Bosch has got 12 in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now here's Irving. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Dragic kicks to Parsons. Plenty of space. Verjao grabs the board. Verjao's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shumpert passes to Irving. Love right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. Love's got 10 points in the game.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Bosch, a screen on Shumpert. Parsons attacking. Here's Bosch. Can't hit. Good D by Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Love with the screen on Wade. Floats one. And again, Kyrie Irving. He's got 18.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And a moment to see numbers for Dragic. Averaging about 15 points, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Both free throws good from Parsons.
It's been a good game for Parsons. 10 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
Stolen by Bosch. Moving against Dragic. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The drive by Wade, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Get on the bed. Come on. Come on.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 4th in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a ton of shots to rack up points.
On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at Cleveland. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Miami, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, I think for Cleveland, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
To the right side. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's Moon. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Freak.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's blocked. Now Cleveland moving it up. On its way from Irving for 2. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wade.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Irving kicks to Love. And here's Dragic. He's got 5. And it's Wade in the corner. Pass to Urepko. Nobody near Parsons. And another basket for Miami. For Cleveland, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Moon dishes to Love. Here's the floater. And the shot is good. Love's got 12 points in the game.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Outside Dragic. Bosch the screen. Dragic kicks to Bosch. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Parsons. Offensive rebound, Bosh. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Check out the game for Bosh. He has 12 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Boone's checked in. Moon with it. 11 points in the game. And it's sent back by Bosh. And it's Wade penetrating. Outside Dragic. And there's the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. The Cavaliers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Moon passes to Thompson. There's the feed to Love. It's a pick by Love. Moon dishes to Love. Stolen by Bosh. Outside Dragic. Passes it to Wade. He kicks to Bosh. Al Thornton, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. That's good from Wade on the assist from Thornton. And that's 19 points for Wade. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
The Cavaliers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He misses the free throw.
Some good numbers for Q. He's got 11 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Harris comes in for Goran Dragic. Bosh, the screen. Winslow kicks to Bosh. Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Winslow. Beyond the arc. Moon pulls it in. The Cavaliers trailing. And the pass to Boone. Kicks it to Moon. Pass to Boone. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Heat making a change here. Green's checked in. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jerebko, the pass to Bosh. He dishes it to Green. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
They get it again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the dunk by Winslow.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Moon kicks to Love. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Heat leading by 6. Bosch heads the pick for Harris. Dishes it to Bosch. Outside, Green. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right wing. Thompson, a screen on Harris. Here's Moon. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Moon with it. He's got 12. Here's Dinwiddie, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Now here is Harris. Pass to Green. Bosch, the screen. Over to the wing. Winslow, wide open. He fires. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now Moon. Left side, Love.
What are you doing?
It's stolen by Green.
God, man.
No good. Smith with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Takes it from 10. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 11. The Heat leading by 6. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Harris dishes to Bosch. Feeds to Winslow. Bosch heads the pick for Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Moon passes to Thompson. The 8-footer. Rebounded by Urebko. Urebko's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The drive by Green, and it's blocked by Moon, and they're able to recover. The shot's good from Urebko.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Moon. He's got 12. No good on the 3.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Harris kicks to Urebko. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Moon with it. He feeds it to Love. It's blocked. Green. No luck. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out front. They lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the fourth quarter, just moments away now as we welcome you back. And here's Dragic on the court for the Heat. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Winslow is out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. Dragic against Irving. And it's Dragic off the drive. The lead pushed to double digits. Dragic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Now Moon. He feeds it to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. With some arc, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Dragic. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Irving pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now the feed to Varejao. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Irving up top. Back to Varejao. And he gets it to go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving. Been a stellar outing in this one for Varejao. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
The Heat leading by 5. Outside Dragic. Bosh the screen. Back to Dragic. Here's the 3. Dragic with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Moon kicks to Irving. Outside jumper. To the inside. Here's Varejao. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's Wade. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And, you know, they've needed every one of those shots he's made, Greg. He's kept them in the ball game here.
Shumpert dishes to Moon. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Down low. Here's Bosh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
And Moon kicks to Irving. Picked by Varejao. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Parsons on the wing. He's guarded by Varejao. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Moon. And that misses. That would have put him up. Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Floats one, and it's Wade getting it to go. Wade's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Shumpert. Puts one up from 19. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving. Dragic kicks to Parsons. The wide open look here for Bosh. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The dish now to Moon. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Here's Bosh. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejao's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Moon. Here's Shumpert. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Wade, right side. He kicks to Parsons. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Heat lead by 2. Moon with it. The pass to Irving. Inside. The 8-footer. Moon can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Bosch. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Moon. Wade is covering. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Jerebko's checked in. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Wade up top, pass to Jerebko. And Shumpert pulls it down.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
He dishes it to Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Pass to Moon. There's a good screen. Love off a pick from Moon. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
That free throw good for Moon. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And taken away by Moon. Down low, here's Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Bosch passes to Wade. There's the pick. Out to the wing. Irving against Dragic. Parsons for 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 7th assist here tonight. And here's Irving. Love outside. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
Dragic against Irving. Here's Wade, rejected by Moon, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Six on the shot clock, and that one's good. 25 points for Wade. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now Moon. And he gets it to go. Moon's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
He is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Love against Bosch. Here's the screen. Here's Dragic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 2. The Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Irving dishes to Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Look at what Love has done so far. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Shooting in Cleveland, Kevin Love. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Free throws, good from Love.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
And he gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Wade. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wade's got 27 points.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Love, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny, that's a facial.
No good from Dragic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pick by Varejao. Irving kicks to Varejao to the middle. Moon with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Wade kicks to Yaremko. Feeds to Dragic. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Outside Irving. Irving double team. And it's Shumpert penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Shumpert's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Bosch buries it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, it's frightening when Bosch starts to heat up like this.
Varejao with a screen on Dragic. Irving double team. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Wade. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Moon passes to Shumpert. Irving up top. He's guarded by Dragic. Love, a good look. Yes!
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
.20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wash inside. He's guarded by Love. Here's Jerebko. Miami no good on that time either. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Wade for three. No good there. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Well, you guys came into the fourth quarter trailing, but were able to make up every bit of it. Was this a game you were just determined not to let go of?
Yeah. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's Kyrie Irving.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.